So hey guys, I'm going to be reacting to Zack Snyder's Justice League. Justice is Gray, so it's a black and white version. I won't be reacting to the entire thing, or I won't be putting much of the reaction just because I've seen it already. I've already done a reaction, but thought it'd be interesting to see some of the mostly with action scenes. I would be interested to see how exactly it looks in black and white, especially like with Steppenwolf's armor. There's a lot of CGI there and a lot of shining. It shines a lot, reflects light a lot. So I wanted to see how exactly that would transfer to black and white. I mean, I have seen Logan, but I haven't seen the black and white version. But I do think this would be more interesting because it has like more CGI. And be honest, I don't really watch much black and white, especially like with the newer movies. I usually typically watch the older ones where there's not very much CGI. So yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to watch this, and I know that some of you guys in other countries don't have HBO Max and you probably won't be able to see this, so why not? I'll show some of the bigger scenes and exactly what they look like, if in case you're interested in seeing that. So with that being said, let's just get started. So you really just see a lot of just contrast between light and then just dark, especially with like the lightning and stuff. Well, the one thing I'll say about like some of the CGI, like with the mother boxes, there's a lot of brightness when it comes to the mother boxes, so that when it's in black and white, it still works pretty well because you can see the brightness contrast with the darkness. I'm not sure if Zack exactly planned to put it in black and white eventually. I mean, if he didn't, it worked out surprisingly well, and if he did, then he did a great job. It is interesting seeing underwater in black and white. It almost feels kind of surreal. It kind of looks, it's just like, it kind of makes you think about it differently just watching it in black and white. What are you doing? Why are you so obsessed with this? It's giving me very much Lighthouse feel vibes, especially in this particular scene. I really need to watch more black and white movies, especially the newer ones. It'd be interesting to see. You know, the thing I noticed about this is that I think it's because you're not distracted by color. You end up focusing on other stuff, like a movement of, like, say when she's deflecting the bullet, you're more focused on like the bullets fragmenting, as opposed to like maybe the brightness of the colors. And so that's an interesting aspect of watching it in black and white. Yeah, so it still looks beautiful as always. I really do think the reason why this tends to be more interesting to watch it in black and white is because I think your eyes are always drawn to certain colors that distract from other elements, but with just black and white, you don't have those colors, and so you're kind of catching you're focusing on other things you normally wouldn't. Maybe it's just because this is my third time watching it, but I seem to like be focusing on other things I wasn't normally focusing on before.
A great armada appeared in the sky, laying waste to all who opposed it. The leader of the invaders was a being called Darkseid, a name cursed and feared in every universe.
I still kind of like how they have the gods' forearms glowing, especially in black and white. It kind of makes it stand out more, really makes him seem more powerful. I do think that that explosion with the car actually looks better in black and white. I do think scenes like these are just beautiful in black and white with all the snow and Just the natural elements. You know, when I see the blood in the water, it just reminds me of Psycho, when, you know, the blood in the shower scene, that was actually like Coco. They poured down the drain, which I thought was it kind of reminded me of that. In this, it's just obviously CGI blood, but interesting what they did, what they used in the olden days, black and white, when they didn't have CGI. Still cool thing. Seriously, I mean, Wonder Woman with the sword is my sexuality. Seriously, it just does things to me. Can't help but thirst over Wonder Woman. It's just impossible not to. Yes, I'm bitter that we didn't get to see her use her sword in Wonder Woman 84, because I adore women with swords. So I'll forever be bitter that we didn't get to see her swords in 84. Yeah. Part Martian Manhunter obviously being green. Yeah, he's actually still quite beautiful in gray as well.
Wonder Woman. What do you think, man? You think she'd ever go for a younger guy?
Yeah, people probably like kind of scoff at Barry Allen continually crushing on Wonder Woman, but let's be honest. Every time that she's fucking on screen, I just can't fucking. If I was in his place, I'd be like a mess. So I can relate completely to Barry Allen.
I'm always dressed.
I guess the benefit of Cyborg having that body is that he no longer has to wash his clothes. He can just wear that thing around all the time. Well, I guess it would get dirty, but still. Not as much. So the Amazons are being held captive by the parademon. So they're enslaved again, I guess you could say. I mean, it's still gorgeous. The black and white suit's still gorgeous in black and white. Oh my god, so do people hate Superman in this because he's not, have a lot of, shitty, quirky lines? He's just, taking care of business. Not grinning while he's trying to take out the villain. He's just, trying to take him out. It's the scene I'm most looking forward to. Are you fucking kidding me? Still just incredibly gorgeous. I don't know which is better, it being in black and white or when it was in color, but it's just incredible. It looks very much of like space. He's just like running in space. God, I just kill to have Zack make a Flash movie. I know it would be a masterpiece. I must say, Ray Fisher is really good at looking tortured. You can really see it whenever whenever you look at his face as Cyborg, he just has this tortured look.
Discover.
Gotta wonder if she actually knows if her mother's dead or not.
Heal, love.
Beautiful. I don't care if people hate me, but I do enjoy Jared Leto's performance. Beautiful. I do kind of like how there's like a lot of dust blowing. It really does look like it's kind of like warped. This like reality, it's kind of like warped in the background. I do like Flash's costume in this one. It's so cool.
I've realized I have a stake in this world.
I do like that they incorporated the actors' facial features into the design of Martian Manhunter. And of course, I do love the flying with this character. Pretty much all flying in the DCEU is just, or in Zack's movies, were just gorgeous. So, no end credits, I just noticed that. But that's fine. I mean, the rest of the movie is just gorgeous, so doesn't really necessarily need any real. But yeah, that was Zack Snyder's Justice League. Justice is Gray. Honestly, it's a gorgeous movie, even in black and white. It sometimes looks even better in black and white, to be honest. So yeah, I did enjoy it still. Yeah, honestly, I don't have anything else to say, except maybe if they were to do Man of Steel and BVS in black and white, I'd be very happy. I would definitely check that out, and I'd probably end up buying it if they do it in, black and white. So, hopefully Zack gets on that if he, has the chance. So, yeah, so if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, get notifications for all the stuff I put out, and that being said, you guys stay safe out there, and have a nice night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.